Limits are easy. Limits, I think it's chapter, is it study guide 1 or study guide 2? The limits are between these two. So with your study guide 1, you're done. You see, the moment you get here, guys, the last thing that you did was central, hyperbolic, and ellipse. Then now with study guide 1, you're done. You see, the whole of study guide 1, it was assignment 1 and 2. So assignment 3 and 4, it's based on on study guide 2. Then study guide 2 is this one. This is the one that you're gonna use. This one. This is the study guide 2. I hope you all have the study guide. So we're gonna do the limits. Limits are easy, guys. I'm not gonna spend more time on limits. They are very easy. They are very easy. You see, this is the formula for limits. Formula number 1 under differentiation. Remember, study guide 2. Study guide 2 it's differentiation and integration. That's all. So the one that we're gonna do now, it's limits. So I'm gonna use your study guide just to show you guys what's happening there, just to give you a clue. I don't want to spend more time on these limits. I'm gonna do example that is similar to the one that they showed there. Where is that example? It's better if we start with the example. You see, limits are easy, guys. Look at this example 3. Limits are very easy. They tell you that if they say g of 0, where there's x, you're gonna put 0. Then g of 10, where there's just like that. See? So, for example, if they say if they say g of x, like for example, then they said, I'm gonna show you with this one, it's x squared. There is more examples, guys. Plus 4x plus 7 over x plus 2. Then they told you that you must find the g of 0 and the g of 10. Look at this. When they say g of 0, you see here, g, you go to g from the original formula. Where there is x, they replaced it with 0. So this simply tells you that x is equals to 0 or x is equals to 10. So where there is x, you're going to put 0 and 10. So you're going to say g of 0 is equals to 0 plus 4 into 0 plus 7 over 0 plus 2. Then g of 10, you do the same. You're going to say 10 squared plus 4 times 10 plus 7 over 10 plus 2. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. And then from there, you just punch everything on the calculator. It's easy. You just punch it as it is. Then you get your answer. Obviously, the g of 0 will be equals to 7 over 2. Then g of 10, then you're going to say 10 squared. Then you say plus 40 divide by 12. So you just punch everything on the calculator, you get your answer. Any question? Any question, guys? Any question?
Sorry, with me it's not a question, but if you see me logged off, like there's load shedding now. So
I had sorry about
one.
sorry about that. And your network is gonna give you problems, ne?
Yeah.
I had the same problem. I started late because of that. You guys are lucky today because at least uh, the load shedding was from I think 4 until half past 6, so it was better today. Hi,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know.
Yeah. Tough.
It's bad. Okay, guys. Anyone who has got a question? So that's what you do. Just like that. You're done. You're done. This one, you own. This one, guys. You know this one. Here it's like you're expanding. Here you're expanding. I don't think there's anyone who doesn't know how to expand. How to expand? Like if you've got x into x squared plus 2 all squared plus 3x over 2x. Guys, it's easy. So expanding, it's more like you're simplifying this. The first thing that you do, you focus on the bracket first. So expand this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna say x into, you focus on the bracket first. Remember your botmas, you bracket, what, divide, multiply, whatever the story is. So you're gonna focus on the bracket. So you're gonna say x squared plus 2, then you say x squared plus 2. There's a quicker method, but then I'm not gonna show you guys that method. It's you're gonna do it when we do math 2. It's quicker. It's quicker. We didn't have to do this. We just cancel this. Then instead of expanding here, yeah, but we'll do it some other time, not now. You guys must do the long way because they mark your steps, so you have to show all the steps. It's basic maths, this one. So you're gonna say x into, then you say x to the power 4. You guys still remember to remove the brackets, right? You multiply that one with that one and this one with this one. Then you're gonna have 2x squared plus 2x squared, then plus 4 plus 3x, then divided by 2x. Then here, obviously, for this one, you add the like terms. You add the like terms. So for this one, you're gonna have 4x squared. Let's go. Please let me know if you're still writing there so that I don't move to the next slide. Please let me know. And then if my network is bad, please also let me know so that we can try and fix that. It's not easy to fix the network, but we'll try. It's x into, so you're gonna have x to the power 4, not x squared, x to the power 4, x to the power 4 plus 4x squared plus 4, and then plus 3x divided by 2x. So now you can remove the brackets. You can start multiplying out here. So you can do this. You can say x to the power 5. Or instead of you doing this, guys, let me show you. But guys, I don't know if it's necessary. No, let's focus on the maths one thing. Okay. So you can split this into 2. You see, you can say x to the power 5. Let's do it the long way. X to the power 5 plus 4x squared. Okay, 4x cubed plus 4x plus 3x, all divided by 2x. Okay. So now you focus on the numerator first. Let's add the like terms here. You have to identify the like terms. So the like terms is 4x and 3x. You add them. So you're going to have x to the power 5 plus 4x cubed plus 7x. Then you divide everything by 2x. So now that you are done with your numerator, you go to your denominator now. You have to divide the two. So here's what you're going to do. You split this, guys. You're going to say x to the power 5 over 2x plus 4x cubed over 2x plus 7x over 2x. Then now you can apply that exponential rule. You guys still remember exponential rule? Dividing the powers of the same base, you subtract the exponent. So I'm going to show you with this one. For those who forgot, since you're dividing x and x, you're gonna subtract the exponent. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna say x to the power 5, ne? Minus, okay, over 2. You're gonna do it like this. Let me write it nicely with the black pen. So you're gonna say your number is 1 over 2 here. And then the x values, you're gonna say x to the power 5 minus 1. You see this one, it's to the power 1. The pink one is to the power 1. That's one. That one is from there. Then here you've got 1 as well. In front of that x to the power 5, you've got a coefficient of 1. So you take the numbers, you divide the numbers like this. You take 1 over 2 outside, then you multiply with the functions, which is your x. Then that you're gonna get 1 over 2 x to the power 4. That's what we're gonna do. Dividing the parts of the same base, you subtract the exponent. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have 1 over 2 x to the power 4. Then you say plus. What is 4 over 2? You're gonna divide 4 over 2. You see here, you're gonna take this, dividing the powers of the same base. So you're gonna have 4 over 2. You're gonna have 2. And then x to the power 3 minus 1. And then plus 7 over 2. And then x to the power 1 minus 1. Ish. 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So x, anything to the power 0. Can anyone tell me if you still remember? Anything to the power 0 is equals to what? I want to check if you guys still remember these things.
Equal to 1.
Yes. Anything to the power 0 is equals to 1. So you must remember that, guys. So this is what you're going to get. This is our final answer. You're going to get 1 over 2 x to the power 4 plus. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, you're going to see when we start doing differentiation, you're going to need this. This simplification is very important. I'm not just doing it for a reason. You're going to need this thing when we start doing differentiation and integration, which is on assignment. Integration is on assignment 4, and then differentiation is on assignment 3. Okay, so here you're gonna have 7 over 2 multiplied by 1, and then that's your answer. Any question, guys? Any question? Any question? Hey, welcome, Pinky. At least I tried to text you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys. Any question?
How do I switch my camera off?
Here, you see this? Look at this. Now I thought maybe orata camera. I don't know.
Wow.
But now you see this icon there. Wait, the camera is crossed there.
Wait.
Look at the screen. Why wanna?
Yeah.
Do you see the hand? The hand tool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
click there. Click there.
Okay.
Waban, it's off. Thank you. Why no some put this all along? Waban, technology tao trapa.
For the right side.
Technology tao trapa. Oh. Okay. Yeah, guys. Okay, let's work. Uh, there's no question. Let's move. Let's move. That's exactly what they did there on that example. They simplified. What's this? What's this thing? Cortana. Hi. Yeah, that's what they did. Then let's move. Trifina, welcome. Eh, okay. Okay, let's do the limits. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. You see, with limits, limits are easy. Okay, guys, this Cortana thing, what is it? Aye. So limits are easy. For example, let me check from this. Guys, so there's no one who want to send me that assignment 3. So if you've got, ish, so if you've got limit, hey, this thing is now it's thick. Let me try to fix this thing. The lid went out, so I need to reduce. Yeah, now it's, I want to make it thin. It was too thick. If you have got limit, then they say x approaches 3. Then here you have got x to the power 3. This is what you do, guys. They say determine the limits or find the limits, whatever, or evaluate. They ask differently. So this is what you're gonna do. I showed you that they say x is equals to 3. So where there's x, you're gonna put 3. It's easy, guys. So you're gonna say limit as x approaches 3. You're gonna put 3 where there's x. You see this 3? That's why I took it. This 3. You're gonna put 3 there. Then your answer, you're gonna have 3 cubed. So 3 cubed will be your 3 squared k 9, and then 3 cubed. 3 cubed, is it 20, 27? That's your answer there. That's your 27. You're gonna write it there. You can write 27 there as your final answer. 3 cubed, 27. Okay. Any question? No question. This one is easy. Then now, let's say you have got something like this. Like that's your example. That's the next example. Let's say I've got something like this. They said this approaches 0, as x approaches 0. Then you've got x cubed minus 3x over x. I showed you how to do this thing. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna have, you see, if you've got something like this, the first thing that you do, you have to simplify. You don't substitute. The first thing that you do, you simplify. You simplify, then you substitute after. I'm gonna write it here. Simplify. That's your step 1. And then step 2, you solve or you substitute, whatever. You simplify first, then you substitute, whatever, as long as you can remember it. So the first thing that you do, you split this. You're gonna say 3x over x. You split it because of this sign. Let me show you something else. You only split it if it's like this. If it was like this, it was x over x cubed minus 3x. You cannot split this. You cannot split this. What you can do with this question, you can't split it like I did here with the sign. You can't do that. So what you can do with this one, okay, we're gonna get to this one. Let me write it on the next slide. What did I do now? Where does this come from? Oh, where? Okay, this will be our next example. We have got x over 3x cubed. I said x cubed. Hi guys, this thing doesn't want to work. Why? Let me delete this slide. Yeah, as I was saying, for this one, the next example that you're gonna do is the one where you've got x on top and then x cubed, x cubed minus 3x. That will be the next one. That will be the next one. I think I copied something here. You see this thing? It will keep on appearing. That's the bad thing about this. Okay, so you're gonna have to simplify this. Dividing the parts of the same base, you subtract the exponent. So you're gonna write limit x approaches 3. Then you're gonna say x to the power 2, because this is x to the power 1, x cubed minus 1. You're gonna get x to the power 2 minus 3. The reason why it's minus 3 is because this one and this one will cancel. They will cancel. So now you're gonna substitute 3 where there's x. Then you're gonna say equals to 3 squared minus 3. Then your answer will be 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3, which is 6. That's your final answer. Any question? I don't think there will be any question. I don't think so. Even if you want to ask something, as long as it's related to this, guys, you may ask. You may ask. Even those who joined now, you may ask, guys. Okay, let's work. You see this thing? It keeps on appearing. I don't know why. Let me try to delete this one. Ash, you see, I didn't want to delete this. Ash. So that one had limit x approaches 3. I'll just say 3x squared minus x. It's fine. This is what you do with this one, guys. You can't split this. So the first thing that you do, you factor out, you simplify. So you're gonna only simplify the bottom one. So you're gonna say, you see there is 3x minus 1. When you factor out x, this x, then that x and that x will cancel. You're gonna be left with 1 over 3x minus 1. That's the difference between the two. Then you wanna say limit as x approaches 3 is equals to, you wanna say 1 over 3 into 3 minus 1. Then you get your answer. It will be 1 over 9 minus 1. Then your answer will be 1 over 8. Then this is your final answer. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. You see? Guys, how do I remove this thing, Hunt? See this thing, it keeps on appearing. I think, or maybe I used the wrong slide. I don't know. It's fine. Let's work. So these rules, you need to master them. But it's not necessary. You see there, what I did? Shortcut. There's no need for you to do that. I said you just replace minus 1. Where there's x, you're going to put minus 1. So it will be minus 3 when you multiply them. Yes, someone wanted to ask a question. I had the mic was on. Is it a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, so why can't we factor out x when we say x cubed minus 3x over x?
You can do that. It's still the same
So the
thing.
okay. Thanks.
I can prove that to you. It's fine. It's fine. If you've got this minus x over x, you can say x into 3x squared minus 1. You can do this. It's the same. What I wanted to show you, you can do this. Then you're going to say 3x squared minus 1. Then we said limit as x approaches 3. So you're going to put 3 there, minus 1. So you're going to get, this is 9. 9 times 3, you're going to get 27 minus 1. Then your answer will be 26. Then let's say we don't factor it out. 3x cubed minus x. Now I'm not going to factor it out. You split it. It will be the same thing. 3x cubed over x minus x over x. So you're going to get 3x squared minus 1. Do you see that is the same as this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. You guys know when are you writing the exam?
No, not yet. Dave, can you just go to the last slide?
How are you trying? No, sharp Omar.
Giving yourself.
I'm not. I said welcome. I was angry. Umbethile ka bomo sharp ke tla o thola.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Sure. Guys, please, as soon as you know or when I write in the exam, please let me know so that we can arrange or when are we starting with the revision and all those things. Yeah, please let me know as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay. I done driving.
No, I actually wanted the second last one. This one I got it.
Okay, ke bolela ko yona.
Yes.
You mean this one? Ish, Mara, what's about?
Yeah,
There's
the
this
one.
thing, or one other thing that keeps on appearing. I don't know what is it. Should let me just open.
Okay, no.
Let me just uh, delete this one and open a new file, a new slide, because that thing would keep on appearing. I don't know what's that thing. I think I copied something, then it appear each and every slide.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna use this one. Ishap, wait, was
Got
eh?
it. Thank you.
Okay, sharp. And then yeah, guys, that's all with your limit. And yeah. So even with that h what I showed you how to simplify the h thing. I don't know what you call it, but then like this. Let me write it on the screen. So if you've got limit, if you've got limit of h approaches 1, then let's say you've got 3 minus h, then cubed. Cubed it of a problem. Let me just say squared. Cubed it of a mathata. The problem is serious. Then plus 3. Okay, over. Okay, over. Let's say h squared. You're gonna do the same thing that I showed you. You see the difference? Now it's h instead of x, guys. Nothing has changed. Instead of x, they put h. So, guys, it's the same thing. So I told you that you have to simplify first. That's step number 1. Then that's when you can solve it after. You substitute after. So you're gonna open the brackets. 3 minus h, 3 minus h plus 3, all divided by h squared. Then you're gonna have lim h approaches 1. Then can remove the brackets. It's 9 minus 3h minus 3h plus h squared plus 3, all divided by all divided by h squared is equals to, then you're gonna have 9 minus 6h plus h squared. In fact, there was no need for me to write 9. You see the like terms is this one and this one. Also, let me highlight with the pink. This one and this one. You add them. So instead of writing 9, you're going to write 12. 3 plus 9, 9 plus 3 or 3 plus 9. So, and then minus 3 minus 3, you're going to get minus 6. Then you divide everything by h squared. It's up to you whether you want to, yeah, but let's do it the long way because there's marks for this. So you're going to have to split it now. 12 over h squared minus 6h over h squared plus h squared over h squared. Then your answer will be 12 over, where there's h, you're going to put 1. It's 1 squared minus 6 over h. You guys understand why it's 6 over h. You see there, it's to the power 1. So it's 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. So that one is 6h over h squared. Is the same as 6 into h to the power 1 minus 2. Minus 2. So here you're going to get 6 h to the power minus 1, and which is the same as 6 over h. Remember, anything to the power minus 1 is your denominator. It goes to your denominator. That's how I got it. I got that one. Any question on that? Guys, I'm not gonna do differentiation today because I don't want to confuse. The differentiation will be a separate one. We're gonna do it separate, not part of this. Okay? We'll do it some other time. What else do we need? Let me see. The limits, I think we are almost done with the limits. Let's go back and substitute. So we're gonna put minus, okay, it's plus 1. This h squared and h squared will cancel. This one and this one will cancel. Then you're gonna be left with 1. So you're gonna have 12 over 1 minus 6 over 1 plus 1. Then you write your final answer there. It will be 12 minus 6 plus 1. So 12 minus 6, you're gonna get 6 plus 1, which is 7. So your answer will be 7. I hope you all understand it. Do you all understand it?
Yes, we got it. I'm Dave.
Yebo.
When that lamb,
You drop it
when
once
do you drop it?
you drop it when you substitute. The moment you substitute
When you
your,
substitute.
yes, the moment you substitute
Okay.
h with 1, then you drop the limb, because now,
All right.
yeah, now you're substituting. That's a valid question. Does everyone understand that question here Trifina asked? The one that Trifina asked. She asked, when do we drop this? When do we drop the limb? You only drop the limb when you substitute h. When you put 1 where there's h, then that's when you drop limb.
Hello.
Sure.
I want to ask you something. What if, like, maybe they say lim when h is to infinity?
When h is infinity, then you have to use
Yes, like
that's L hospital rules. L hospital rules. You see this rule? Let me show you. There's this thing called L hospital rule. You see, guys, you can use this method that they're using there. There's no difference. There's no difference. Here they just said they put limit everywhere. So it's up to you. You can use that method. you can use that method. You see Trifina, the moment you substitute, you drop the limb. Why one? This,
Yeah, I see it.
yeah, that's when you drop it. Even number two, it's up to you. You can say limb for each and every function. Your x cubed can have a limb. It's up to you. I don't know if it's that is compulsory, but then you're gonna get the same answer. Let me go to your question, Mister. That's your L hospital rule. You see, we are done with this one. Number B. You see B. I showed you a lot of things, guys, today. You see B. I told you that you do what? You simplify first, ne? There, they simplified already. I hope everyone understand that this thing. Like understand that all of you, do you guys understand it? How they did those two, the open two brackets there. Do you all understand it? If you don't, please let me know, because we are doing the study guide and also the examples, so we are using both. So if you don't understand, please let me know. I'll go into details. I'll explain it to you. Okay, it seems like everyone understand. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There. This is your question, ne? You see there on page 19. That's when limit is infinity, 4.2.
Okay.
That's when you use your L hospital rules and all those things. You use different rules. You use this. That's your L hospital rule there. You wanted something like this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's your L hospital rule. You use that rule. We'll do it. Don't worry. We'll do it.
Okay. Okay.
We'll do it. There's no way we can't do it. We'll do everything. Unless I just wanted to start with the basics. If I go to that one, I wanted to start with the basics. Let me see if there's a lot of examples on this, because I know the method is too long, but I'll show you the shortcut. I'll show you the shortcut. Ish. So guys, does anyone have a question on the basics that we are doing now? Does anyone have a question? Because it seems like we have to do this one, the one for infinity. Let me see if there's more examples here. You see, this book does not have a lot of examples, so they only did that one. Guys, only two examples. This one is the exercise. I don't want this. I want more examples. You see now, there's only like two examples. It's fine. But as long as you understand the first two examples, like this one example, this example, it's easy. Okay, let me answer your question. Let me do examples based on your question. So guys, let's say you have got let's say limb infinity. Okay, x approaches infinity. X approaches infinity. Then let's say you've got let me see. I want to start with the easiest one. Don't want to start with something complex. Let's have it before we go to the fractions. Let's have it as a standard. So let's say you've got 3x cubed minus x squared plus x, or let's say, let's put a number there instead of x. Let's just say 2 or 3. This is what you're gonna do. The first thing that you do, this one is different from all the other ones that you are doing. If you see infinity, this is what you do. You take out your highest power. So the highest power in this case is this one, x cubed is your highest power. So you're gonna make it a common factor. You factor it out basically. So this is what you do. You say, you open that bracket, you say x cubed outside, then you open the bracket inside. You see there's a difference between these two brackets, guys. This one, it's when you've got, it's a bracket inside a bracket. If you've got this bracket, then the outer one must be this one, the square one, like this. You cannot have two brackets like this. The outer one must be like this, the inner one must be, I don't know if I should say curved, curved bracket like this. Then the outer one must be like this. So yeah. So you factor out the highest, the one with the highest power. Then you're gonna put 3. You're gonna put 3 there. And then you say minus. You see there, in order for you, basically you're gonna divide everything by x cubed. In order for you to get x squared, what do you do? In order for you to get x squared, since you're using this one. So basically what you're doing, guys, is this. Look, the moment you factor out x cubed, this is what you are doing. You are saying everything must be multiplied by x cubed. When you multiply this x cubed with everything that is inside the bracket, it must take you back to this. That's what you're doing. It must take you back to that. So since now we factored out x cubed, now we are here. We are done with this one. Now we are here. So how can you get x squared if you multiply it with x cubed? This is how you do it. So you're gonna say
Minus x minus 1.
x cubed over x squared. What did you say? Eh? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I think we have to use the opposite of the multiplication, of which is division,
Yes.
and divide each and every term.
Yes, you divide each and every term. Sure, that's correct. That's what you're doing. So here you're gonna have what? Since you're saying you're gonna divide everything, what's your answer there?
We're gonna have x
To the power of minus 1.
It's 1 over x here. Look, x, look at this. X cubed over x. It's gonna give you x squared.
X squared.
Do you guys understand it? Hey, we are going deep now. Do you guys understand it?
Yes, yes.
And
Then
teacher Dave, isn't it when you multiply x to the power of 3 with the term that is inside the bracket, it must take you back to the original answer,
That's correct.
like
And
to the original equation.
yes,
So what if I say x to the power of 3 multiplied by x to the power of negative 1?
it's the same, I get. I get x to the power minus 1, it's 1 over x. X to the power
Yeah,
minus
but
1.
the way you The way you are breaking it, you're making things difficult.
Sorry, sorry. Look at this. This is what you're doing, guys. For those who don't understand it, let me show you. This is how you remove the bracket. Since you factored out this one, you're gonna take this one, the one that with the highest power. You're gonna say 3x cubed over x cubed minus ne, x squared over x cubed. So you're gonna divide everything with that, the one that is outside. Uh, what am I doing, Hanti? What am I doing? Oh, here it's 3. It's not. Is it 3? What am I doing? This one, must it will cancel. So this one it will be 3 alone. This one it will be 3 alone because it's x cubed over x cubed. That's the 3 that I got there. This one and this one will cancel. I said you divide everything from the original equation. You divide everything by x cubed. Then the next one you're gonna say 3 over x cubed. And then that's how you do it, guys. This one you're gonna get 3 minus x to the power 2 minus 3. Then you're gonna get plus 3 over x cubed. That x to the power minus 1 that you're talking about, it's from here. X to the power 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 is gonna get minus 1, which is the same as 1 over x. Understood?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
sure, sure. What's wrong? Talk to me.
Dave,
Yebo.
I think it's best you show her how, best you write it as x minus 1 and then show her how you get from x minus 1 to 1 over x. Maybe she'll understand it that way.
Agree? Yeah,
No,
no.
I understand that part.
X to the power minus 1 is 1 over x. That one I can. I don't think I can. There's a better way to explain it. X to the power
No,
minus 1.
I get it.
Okay,
Okay.
you understand everything now.
Yeah, can you continue?
Oh, sure.
Mm.
I get sure. I get convinced.
Yeah, I'm also not convinced.
I get convinced. Sorry for removing that person. Yeah.
Just be clear on what you don't understand so she can explain.
Pinky, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
No, it's fine. Can you continue?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's a
I'm
ka voice?
interested to
You must know that ka voice note ne. I'm not gonna explain the way I'm explaining here. Just remember that. Okay. Let's go, guys. So here I got 3 over x cubed because to show that what you're doing is correct, when you multiply out, it must take you back to the original equation. When you multiply out, it must take you back. That's how you check.
Okay, how did you get that 3 over x cubed?
That's what I was explaining earlier on. Remember when I said 3x cubed over x cubed? You divide everything with that x cubed. You say minus x squared, sorry, x squared over x cubed. And then you say plus 3 over x cubed. I said you divide everything by x cubed. Okay. Because yeah, you divide everything by x cubed. That's what you should do. Yebo.
Okay. Fast.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharp. Mm. Guys, on the next session, please. I know you guys knock off early, knock off late. So I'm gonna have at least 5 minutes to accept everyone. You see, it's not gonna be automatic. It's gonna be manually. Yeah, I know you guys knock off late. Some of you. Yeah, but at least we'll have that 5 minutes. Uh, okay. There's a message. Let me check it. Ebana, Ebana. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I left. There's a link there. If you want to go to the WhatsApp group, there's a link there. You can click there. Go that thing where you comment or whatever. Go in, call message. There, I left the link there for WhatsApp group. Okay, guys, let's continue. So I got this. I'm gonna write it on the next slide. Slim x infinity. Then I said you factor out x cubed 3 minus 1 over x plus 3 over x cubed. Aye, man. Hey. And then here I'm gonna have, yeah. So from here, guys, you stop here, and then this is what you're gonna do. After simplifying, after factoring out the one with the highest, what do you call it? Highest power. This is what you do. You're gonna put infinity where there's x. So these are the rules, guys. I think there should be rules for this thing. I don't know if they wrote the rules for you. Yeah, I think these are the rules. You see these rules? That 1 over this, you need to know these rules. 1 over infinity is equals to 0. Njalo njalo. That's how you remember. 1 over infinity is equal to 0. You see? That's why you had to factor out everything. These are the rules. You need to know this rule. Let me try to highlight it for you. This rule is very important. I don't know how to highlight this thing. That's the rule. So from your equation, you're gonna do that. You're gonna say is equals to infinity squared. And then infinity squared, guys, it's the same as infinity. It doesn't change. And then you're gonna put, is it 3? You're gonna put 3 minus.
Why are you saying infinity squared instead of cubed? Hey.
It's cubed, sorry. Hey, letlampolaya, sorry. I made a mistake, guys. Hey, I made a mistake. I nearly died. Jara. Hey, I nearly died. Okay. So then you're gonna say minus 1 over infinity plus 3 over infinity cubed. Then you see that they wrote infinity to the power n. I saw something to the power n. Where is it? This thing. You see, even if your n is cubed or whatever, as long as you see 1 over infinity, just know that is 0. You see, I told you that 1 over x, you put 0. That's why here everything is gonna be 0. You'll have your infinity into 3 minus is it 3 minus, what is it?
Minus 0.
Minus 0 plus 0. Ah, but I said anything over infinity must it's 0. It doesn't matter what you have there. Yeah?
Okay,
Do you get it or are you confused?
I get it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And then here you're gonna have your answer will be infinity. You cannot have 3 infinity. If you had, let's say, infinity cubed times minus 3, your answer was gonna be minus infinity. Just know that anything multiplied by infinity, whether it's cubed or squared or whatever, there's no, guys, like for example, is there infinity cubed? What is infinity cubed? Infinity, it's an, I don't know how to explain it. Infinity, unlimited. There's no infinity cubed. If someone asks you what is infinity cubed, you're gonna say infinity times infinity times infinity. What is that? It's infinity. Infinity, infinity.
So Dave, what if you're running out of time in an exam room and you just equate everything like positive infinity or just negative infinity?
You can't do that. But they won't give you marks because you don't. You have to show all the steps, ne?
It means that I know the steps, just that I didn't get time to write everything down.
You make up time. That's not their problem. You cannot write. Mara, you can't write until you can't do that, Mara. You can write the final answer. This, you see, for math 3 years, you can write the final answer.
All right.
You understand it, ne? Any question? Even now, why is this showing? Any question, guys?
Yes, I do understand what you were telling us. Now, I just want to find out about what if like now they put the denominator of 0, like we know that is gonna be undefined. So is it possible? Maybe a question say that find the limit where the denominator is 0.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's after this one. You see, people are studying, guys. That's after this one. Hey, but I want to do more examples on this one before I go to the one, yeah, 0. There is one where you have got, you see here, look at this. You see this? I wanna look at this. It was infinity to the power 4. You see what I was telling you? Look at this, guys. Infinity to the power 4 minus. You see that minus 4 is the one that affected this thing. That minus only. There's no infinity minus 4. Ours was minus 3 or positive 3, whatever. You guys see what I was talking about? What I was talking about? Kiwana, so it doesn't change. What you are? I
So
man.
what if I had minus infinity multiplied by minus 4?
Yeah, it was
Was
gonna.
it going
It,
to
it
be
was gonna be
positive
positive.
infinity?
Yes.
Okay.
The question that you asked, bruh, And unfortunately, inside your book is not there, ne?
Okay.
That's your L hospital rule. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. If there's still time, I'll help you with that one.
Okay.
That's your L hospital rule. I don't know if you have it in here. Where did you see the question?
Oh, I don't have it.
That's for college. Maths. I know maths. Yako college they have it. Maths. Your maths. It's maths 3 and 3. Yeah, I was doing it for maths 3.
Okay.
I don't think you have it. You guys are like it's L hospital rule. Is there L hospital rule in your book, guys? Fella, not this book. I can't remember the whole thing. I know there's a lot of things here. But this one, this maths is easy, man. There's not too much information in here. Okay. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, even myself, I've been looking, but I haven't even found
But they were
what's the
supposed.
rule of this one.
No, they were supposed to put it. It's L hospital rule. There's a lot of rules.
Okay.
They didn't put it in here.
Okay.
But you need
They,
it. Yes. Where is that page?
I'm not sure which question is it, but the answer is 0, where x was equal to infinity. Where x is
Yeah,
negative.
we're gonna do more examples. I want to do more examples on that infinity thing. I'll show you the one where is 0. I want to go back to that page. Yeah, infinite. How? Where is it? What's page number, guys? I forgot.
19, page 19.
Yo, musnekelo khole yo. You saw a question in ale. Okay, let me do that. A question that is similar to that one that you asked about. A question about 0, ne? Mm, remember, it's a question like this when you have got a question like of 0. Guys, I need to fix this thing. Keeps on coming out. I don't know what's happening. Ash, see now. A question about 0, ne? It's a question like this. Let me show you. I'm not gonna simplify it further or anything like that. I'm just gonna show you, or when do you have a question about 0? So okay, a question about 0, you'll have 1/0. So if you have 1/0, then you'll get a 0. I'll do that question. Let me look for example that will give you a 0. Let me look for something that can give you a 0 or come up with the example like of a 0.
Yeah, but ke kwa o ka re like Pinky o bolela taba ya gore like they give you or lim
Ke
is
infinite.
infinity, but at the end
It was
it
0.
gives you 0.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that example.
All right, all right.
Remember?
Okay.
Mm?
Can I give you something?
Mm. As long as ele yona related. Yeah, mphe yona.
Yeah, it's lim x into infinity.
Lim x approaches infinity.
Yes. And then 8x squared
8x squared
plus 2x plus 3.
plus 2x plus 3
All over 2x cubed
all over 2x cubed
plus 3x minus 1.
plus 3x minus 1. Yeah, this one, this is the one. This one ke yona. Ke yona e ka o fine. Yeah, guys. Let me see the time. Okay, no. Hey, someone just joined now. Or Eh, umnati mas. How do I get back to that thing? Ah, you see now this thing changed. I can't see. Guys, whose controls? Oh, I pressed something. I don't know how to go back. You see now, technology. Oh, here, this thing. This is what I was looking for. I want to end this screen. Or a full screen. There you go. This is what I was looking for. Time. Let's go. Okay. So if you have got something like this is what you do, guys. Take your highest power. So if you take your highest power, you're gonna divide everything by your highest power on top there. Like I told you, if you see infinity, you divide everything by your highest power on top. On top your highest power again. Not on top, man. You compare the bottom one and the top one. Your highest power for overall, your highest power is this one, ne? Laibon.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Highest power. And then you're gonna take it, you're gonna divide everything by that highest power, girl. Like I told you earlier, remember I told you to divide everything by that highest power. So you're gonna say 8x squared ish. 8x squared over, you factor it out, is the same thing, x cubed plus 2x over x cubed plus 3 over x cubed, all divided by 2x cubed over x cubed plus 3x over x cubed. I'm doing this because of some of you guys were confused. You see, I divided everything by the highest power. That's what you do. Instead of factoring out, I see that factoring out story if confuse most people. So the best thing I could do is um, to divide everything. Okay. Then you're gonna get 8 over x space space. Let me move to the next slide. I have to go to the next slide. I don't think there will be enough space more. Okay, let me write it here. It over 8 over x and then plus 2 over x squared.
So this one like how important or reka x cubed as
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will
as a
be.
common factor.
It will be difficult. You know why? Because it's a fraction. It's not like a standard form. If in a standard
Okay.
form, you're gonna take out the common factor. If it was the bottom part only, you're gonna take out the common factor like we did. But this one, it's easier if you divide everything the x cubed, the highest common denominator. Even this one, we did the same thing, just that we used a different method. Even this one, Musa, I showed you how to do this one, dividing everything by x cubed.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you can do that. Even this one, just for you to not get confused, 3x cubed divided by x cubed. You do it like just like that, just like that. For this one, you factor out the highest, but this one you divide it because it's a like common. Guys, if you check this, it's a fraction. If you see a fraction, it means you are dividing with the highest power. If you see a standard form, it means you are multiplying with your highest power. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the easiest way to memorize it. But for this one, just because you are dividing, you divide with your highest power. For this one, just because it was a multiplication, it was a standard like this. You take out your common factor, you multiply with your common factor. I don't know if you guys hear what I'm saying. I'm just
Yes.
I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys. Just because this one is a fraction, you are dividing here. Just because this one you are dividing, you're gonna divide. Yeah, you're gonna divide with the highest common factor. Okay, and then you're gonna say plus 3 over x cubed. Then the bottom one you're gonna have 2 plus 3 over x squared minus 1 over x cubed. That's what you're gonna get. Guess what? What did I say? Kirile, what's our y is 0? What did I say? If you see 1 over infinity is equals to what? Any number. 8 over infinity is equals to 0.
0.
Or 1 over infinity is equals to 0. So do you see that? I'm gonna take this whole thing. Let me write it on the next slide. I don't want to make a lot of 8 over x. Ish. Guys, I can't go up and down. Please, someone please give me those values. If you wrote them down, please give me the values.
8 over x
Yes, 8 over x plus 2
over
x squared
plus 3 over x cubed
3 over x cubed
all over 2
all over 2
plus 3 over x squared
plus 3 over x squared
plus 1 over x cubed.
minus 1 over.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna put 8 over infinity plus. Remember, we are done simplifying. Now we can substitute 8 over infinity squared plus 3 over infinity cubed over 2 plus 3 over infinity. There's someone calling. Yo, guys. Mara, yo. Guys, you can't call me. And it's a student. I wanna Mara. Ish. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Ish. Yeah, no, it's sorted. I hope you guys don't read my messages there. Let me see. No, but you can't see. Ish. Guys, how do you mute this thing? Add notification for WhatsApp. Oh, let me close my WhatsApp on the desktop. Aye. And reset this thing. Okay, minus 1 over cubed. So everything is gonna be 0 on top. You see why it was 0? Pinky.
Yes.
So now you see it. Now everything is yeah. Ish.
Yeah.
Why wanna get 0?
Yes.
There's no need for me to continue. Everything is about 0 plus minus 0 minus 0. And then at the end, you're gonna have 0 over. That's why I was telling you. Remember when I said 1 over 0? Someone was like, Kimang, is that guy? Kimang? It's Ali. Ali was like, hey. This 1 over 0 was very important to everyone because now, look at this. Now it's 0 over 2. It's 0 over 2 now. Hey, what is 0 over 2 is 0. Guys,
Zero.
Yeah, it's 0 is 0.
yeah, guys, I think that's enough for the day. Awa.
No.
Hey, ke mang a reng aowa?
It's Pinky.
Happy Pinky. Pinky thinks we're gonna cross night here.